Hello, what's up? It's me back again, Butterfly to Lights. Yup. And I'm back doing a video on Virgo and Scorpio relationship. I'm gonna say this brief disclaimer before I begin. Look, like I don't believe that because when you start saying the word compromise, people get kind of tense. Like, I don't want to compromise. I don't want to compromise. But that's why conventional astrologers gave compatible energies, put them together in the first place. Like, because people's inability to compromise. So they put air with air or air with um or fire because it's sextile, blah blah blah. But as human beings, when do we break free from that? When do we arise further than that through awareness? So I think it's unrealistic to believe that you're going to be in a relationship, a healthy, functional relationship with somebody and never really grow, change, or be willing to understand the other person. Whether you can label that how you want, it looks like compromise to me in a sense. And not compromising your morals, no. But understanding, like, okay, this person acts this way because that's who they are. I act this way because this is who I am, right? Well, if that's said, what are we going to do about it? So it may look like understanding each other. And when you understand each other, you don't mind saying, okay, I'm usually full on selfish, but I know that my partner loves it when we work together. I'm going to be willing to work together at least sometimes. And it may need to be communicated. Like, you know what you like, I know what I like. What can we do to help both sides? You know, there's no other realistic way to look at it. Like, I find it completely unrealistic when you're dealing with a relationship and you're saying like you're not compromising nothing ever. Like, I just don't believe that. Because that sounds like a single person. And it's not a relationship. So, but anyways, while I'm adding my 2 cents, let's get into the reading or the relationship. So I think Scorpios and Virgos go really good together. They are sextile energies. That means that they naturally go along with each other. Even if they don't have full understanding of each other, it's still the traits that each one possess complement each other. Okay. In a sense that it won't be enough to really, cause too much trouble for the other person or the other side, whatever. Anyways, so what is good about this, the relationship between Virgos and Scorpio is the fact that I feel like Virgos got that steady going energy that is not emotional in a sense. Because you already got Scorpio that is emotional and sensitive. And I feel like Virgos um um has that reassurance that the Scorpio needs. Like, if Scorpio feels like I'm in my mood today, I kind of want to do my own thing. When I come back, Virgo will probably be there for me. It's the security that they both like. And see, Scorpio doesn't tend to really go anywhere either when they get a partner, and Virgo finds comfort in that. Also, I feel like Virgo will, the like critical nature makes the Scorpio feel secure, feel like they are wanted, needed, and desired. Okay. Why? Like I said, Scorpios has that sensitive nature. Scorpio likes to have compassion for others when it wants to, but Scorpios can be selfish. Let's be real. It's also ruled by Mars. And because of that, Virgo, okay, is giving naturally. So with them operating naturally and normally, Virgo is able to give, and it does not mind it. And Scorpio is okay with that. Okay. Um, Also, I want to mention the fact that Virgos, um, it's just like, well, you let me help you take care of that. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want that? And Scorpio also has that understanding or understands why a Virgo is that way, because Scorpios can be that way as well. Like, they can be compassionate enough to want to help their partner. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. Except for Virgos will help anybody that they can. And because they can feel like, okay, I'm helping, but they are really particular about helping their partner as far as like making sure everything's okay. And see, a Scorpio is the same way. Scorpios is very dedicated and like really into their partner and their partner's lives. And the Scorpio is kind of like, I want to make sure you're okay too. So they got a common understanding. Okay. They have the ability to move forward together in progression. Like, if they come up with a business or idea, or like, let's say in a family, they got, well, you do this job, I'll do this. Okay, you get that, I'll get this. And like, a lot of times I see Scorpio men, if this is a Scorpio man doesn't mind like a woman that is motivated. And it's like, okay, yeah, I want to work on this business. I want to do that. It's like Scorpios don't mind that. They see it like, okay, I get some of this too. We share this together. Yes, this is ours, baby. Yes. Okay, let me stop. But because of that, and because of the way the Virgos can organize and use their logic and ideas and work, you know what I'm saying, and pull it through. Like, Scorpios can keep that focus so that it's like, if it's ever something slipping, one of them would be like, okay, yeah, what do we gotta do? What do we gotta do to keep it moving? You know what I'm saying? So it's like constantly, it's like progression, movement. You know what I'm saying? They make a very good home together. I know I sound passionate about this, but seriously, they make a very good home together. It just feels secure. It feels safe. And it makes sense. They are also sex household. They have a sexual chemistry there, like passion for each other. See, another thing, what people leave out when they talk about Virgos is their intellect. Like, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. I don't know why people keep forgetting that. Scorpios love intellectual people. Okay, they do. I find Scorpios to be intellectual, and maybe it ain't that type of intellectual that you feel like you normal, but it's still a certain type of intellect there with Scorpios. Like, I don't know, that Pluto is a strange planet or whatever it is. Okay, but because of that, see, Virgo, I honestly feel like Scorpios is attracted to mercurial energy. But when you're dealing with a Gemini, that may be too much, like all over the place. The Virgo has got the intellect, it's got the consistency that I feel like Scorpios need. Okay, and Scorpio can go back and forth with his emotions. Virgo will not be phased, because see, the main thing is ruled by Mercury. Like, Geminis don't deal with emotions like that neither. So it's a mercurial thing, and it's Virgo was probably not even notice on the emotional level what the Scorpio is doing. And furthermore, a Scorpio may possibly think that they're manipulating Virgo, but they're really not, because the Virgo wants to do things. Okay, so that's the first part. Now, I feel like what they may need to work on, or what could cause problems, is communication, because I feel like there could be a misunderstanding on certain levels when it comes to ideas. Now, I'm not saying they can't get it together, because once they do, yes, things will operate smoothly. But like, the approach, you know what I'm saying? Like, a Virgo may not see why a Scorpio may get offended so easily, or why a Scorpio needs this so much alone time, or alone time sometimes, to like deal with itself. Like, why does it change up? Why does it need to go through so many transformational processes? Virgo is kind of like, well, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't understand, and that could lead to a misunderstanding, and Virgo's constant criticizing and picking could actually start irritating Scorpio, because Scorpio could possibly be like, but I don't need you. Why do you keep picking at every little thing that I do? And the fact that they're so like immovable, or like in a place of where they're kind of like stubborn a bit, or so okay with where they are, there's no chance for growth. Sometimes it's hard to see where they can both grow as individuals. I'm not saying always, because remember, I told you they're forward movement, and forward movement is growth, but they have to allow it. A lot of mental restrictions here. And I feel like the mental restrictions that come about here is due to security reasons. So Scorpio may be fixed and stubborn and or feel like, you know what, I'm comfortable here where I'm at. I don't see no reason to do anything different. I'm okay with this, whatever, whatever. And the Virgo, although it wants to see progression, although it wants to always perfect, it may not necessarily want to challenge the Scorpio in a certain way because, you know, when it does, when it tries to, Scorpio snaps, stings, becomes resistant, and the Virgo doesn't get that a lot of times. Okay, so the Virgo's probably like, okay, look, I don't know what to do with this, and there goes that miscommunication right there, and then, yeah, Scorpio may feel as if, yeah, like this is this. Let's be real. As much as Scorpios may be fixed, Scorpios like is unpredictable in a way. And Scorpios like to have variety in whatever they feel secure in. You get what I'm saying? So they don't mind like changing up. They don't mind a lot of things. Now, this is the thing. If you're talking sexually, Virgos don't mind either. Maybe, and that's the thing that Scorpio could like. Okay, but on the like all together where things could creep in, because I think on the all overall it's a good match. That's what I'm saying. But we're looking at little issues, and I feel like um Scorpio is fixed, but it's unpredictable. It likes a little bit of variety and drama, and you know, little things to keep to see. Like if the Virgo is going to be die hard Scorpio, I love you, don't leave fans. You know what I'm saying? And so Scorpio could do little picky things to see if that's a possibility. If that's it's a little test, you know. And Virgo could not Virgo could be like, dog, I don't find that necessary, you know. But yes, they can stay stuck in a place of because especially when it comes to mental growth, because the Virgo is going to want to be more practical about his approach. The Scorpio is going to be more emotional about his approach. And then like when there's things that come and challenge the belief systems and all that, they could tend to want to back away from that and not allow that expansion. Also the stubbornness and the practicalness of the relationship in a sense. Um, that can come in the way because the relationships can't be all practical or one way. You get what I'm saying? Relationships need room to grow. Relationships need room for the expansion. But I don't really feel like it's a negative thing. I just feel like it could come in a way. It's to me, it's about expansion past a certain as people as the relationships get older, people grow and change. The relationship has to change with it, or you get two different agendas or whatever. And it's fine to have two different agendas, but you have to come together. So yes, and that leads to the inability to offer new things to the relationship because you get so stuck in routine, chores, the way things always has to be, and that's the way our comfort is, and you forget to offer new things in the relationship. Next thing you know, somebody's stepping outside a relationship. The Scorpio trying to look for some hot, flaming passion. But all in all, I think overall this is a good relationship. And I would have to say, Scorpios. Ooh, what do I have to say to y'all? Virgos. Virgos. Be aware of the fact that Scorpios may need a little bit more emotional intensity sometimes. Scorpios. Scorpios. Try not to get that intensity through pulling some strings, you know what I'm saying, on a manipulative level, like doing things and seeing what's going to happen as a result, you know? And I feel like y'all should be good. All right, Virgo and Scorpio, thank you so much. And as always, it's been great. Thanks for your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, and it will be out until the next time. And yes, I got a load of signs and relationships and other signs that people want me to do. So I'll be back. Peace.